this is it's always bad sometimes to tell your radio presenter friends your problems, because I'm just paid to do this. It's your personal, Cindy. So someone asked me to tag along somewhere, and I'm like, okay, me playing passenger princess, I'm riding shotgun, doing nothing. It's okay. Little did I know we were playing private investigator, and we had gone to check whether their partner was cheating, actually to catch them cheating. Have you ever been caught in that situation where I'm like, where this could potentially, hii nitakuwa kwa news kwa pale KTN, akina Ashley na Jesse watani discuss na Aseto ati, in fact her friend was driving there with her when she went to stab. So, because you don't know what's going to happen when you do find the person cheating. So we drive to the place, the leafy suburbs, and by the way, lo and behold, a dude's car is there. Yeah, a dude's car is there. I even think he peeped from the window and he saw us, and he saw he had been seen. He knew he had been caught cheating. That was not a meeting. This is a private residence. So now you're sitting there in the dark, and outside the gate, askari has already come and asked, Madam, Mama, toeni gari kwa gate. Mnafanya nini hapa? As in, you're obstructing because you've parked outside a gate, and no one recognizes your car. This is not your neighborhood. What do you want? You don't want to see anyone inside? You know anyone who lives here? No. You can't tell the askari my husband is there with his squeeze, or it's very hard to explain that situation. So it begs the question, is it a good idea to follow your partner to catch them cheating? There's the long answer and there's the short answer. The short answer is no. Yeah, period. The long answer is, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to humiliate yourself to that extent? By the time you have gotten to, someone has pushed you to, or your own insecurities, because sometimes maybe it's all in your head. I want to play to that fact that it's still suspicion. You don't have any evidence yet. That's the reason why you are going to, to the extent of playing detective, to go and catch this person in the act. By the time you're following your wife, by the time you're following your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, by the time you're following your partner, you already know the answer, that this relationship has taken a sharp turn in the wrong direction. And if you're planning on doing something like that, opening their messages, reading their texts, finding their password for their social media to go to the DM and read conversations, if your dignity has not stopped you, please, I hope I'll be the one to tell you, do not do that. Nothing good ever comes from that. If you talk to this person and you ask for a straight answer and they lie to you, then you already have your answer that you have no business being with this person. Especially if you have evidence that this person is cheating, but you just want an admission. I'm just like, this closure thing that we keep lying to ourselves is what we need, is exercise in humiliation waiting to happen. So my advice would be not to get there. When you have a hunch, call it a gut feeling, call it whatever you want to call it, and you get evidence. You have to sit with yourself. Unajiita mkutano. We say in Kenya, you call yourself for a small meeting, a personal one. You, yourself, me, myself, and I. You call yourself for a meeting with all your multiple personalities, and first you need to calm down. Yeah? You need to calm down and accept the fact that people make mistakes. This person has decided their mistake is cheating on you. And then 2, you want to think about how you're going to play this out. If you want to change your residency, you want the next place, your new humble abode, to be jail. And Kenyan jails are not cute. We don't have movies enough like in the States and in the UK to see what the jail inside of a jail looks like. Ours is dreadful. It's yuck. It's coupe and it's bed bugs and lice. And I've never been to one, but I'm pretty sure it stinks from here till high heaven. Yani, awful. I know it is a humiliating ritual through and through, right? So you need to have that conversation with yourself. Where do I want this one to go? Am I willing to go to jail for this person? And that's the reason why I'm saying, when you decide to follow someone, to what end? So you find them. So now I'm sitting there with this chick, and I'm like, so we've caught him. He's there. You've called him. You asked him where he is. He's told you he's at a restaurant, in a meeting with a client. He's going to see his client. That's not his client. Now you forced me to chomoka to go and start asking the askari, sasa ile nyumba ile taa iko pale, unaona ile? Hapo juu, that one. Nani anaka hapo? It's a chick. Now we already know you. You know, let me tell you, 500 shillings will get you a lot of information in this town, right? So now that you know that there's a chick who is there and your dude is inside that house, so how are you going to play it? Because me, I'm not about to commit a crime with you, you know. So now we were sitting there, foolish, and this chick just sits there and she just starts crying. Luckily, she was not going there for, you know, an altercation. That's not what she just wanted to feed her gut, to just tell herself that she was not wrong, that her hunch, her sixth sense has been leading her in the right direction, and this person has been lying and cheating. And then I asked her, so what do you want to do about it? She's like, drive me home. And I drove her home. And she just went crying, mopping in the car the entire time. And I'm like, man, this could have turned so bad, because not everyone has the self-control to handle such a situation. Umendo umepata tu bibi yako, somewhere in someone's house. What are you going to do about it? How are you going to play it? So you better not even put yourself in that situation, because I feel like you're playing yourself. That could end in so many horrible ways, and there'll be casualties, by the way, involved. Mi nimekwambia, unataka Ashley, Jesse na Seto could discuss KTN prime time. Be my guest, please. This maneno for following this person, you have to make the decision whether you're going to stay with a cheating partner. That's the real issue here. Let's cut to the chase. I could sit here and give you a full, the pros, the cons, the blah, blah. You have one of two questions. Are you going to stay and maintain, shut up, as in business as usual, or are you going to leave now that you know this person is cheating on you? Period. There's no other conversation after that. You want to follow them the second time. You want to quit your job and be Derek. Nakumbuka ile detective series ilikuwa inakuja KBC. Now you want that to be your second job. But I want to hear from you and what you have to say about it. I've spoken a lot at SpiceFM KE on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Also, you can send me a message 40127. Would you follow your partner to catch them in the act? To catch them cheating? Would you follow them? Would you hack? Would you read those messages? Talk to me. 20 minutes to wrap up this hour, but not quite yet. I want to hear from you and what you have to say about our conversation today. We asked you if it's a good idea to follow your partner, to catch them in the act, if you know what I'm saying. Steven says, no, just ask and state consequences of infidelity if it ever happens. A cheating partner is easy to spot. If you're observant, you will notice changes and inconsistencies. I'm with you on this one. I just say, ride that wave out. Danganywa tu kimwangalia. At some point, someone starts contradicting themselves, and then what happens? They're just caught pants down, flat-footed. But going to stalk, that's so... I feel like someone's going to end up in jail, and it's not the cheating spouse. So just... it's a cautionary tale. So you can send in more of your comments to 40127. And I see another message. Hi, y'all. Please play me a Dido song. I'll do that. And then Peter from Likoni, Mombasa, your technical issue has been sorted. Please confirm on the same number, 40127. Stand by for the news in a few minutes. But before that, some jams. Kanye West featuring Adam Levine with Heard Them Say. But first, your comments on our discussion.
I wouldn't. I don't have time. Yeah.
I wouldn't try to find out if my partner is cheating, because I believe cheating is a choice. You either decide to cheat or be faithful. That's simple.
I don't think I would follow my partner to find out if they are cheating, because once I do that, it means it's not love. I am hurting, and I'm not the FBI. I'm the exit plan.
There's one thing that I'll never do. I'll never beg a person. I'll never. ever ati sasa nikufuate juu alafu why should I follow you? But when I find out you are out of my it will be like you never existed in my life before. Never. But follow you go do what you are doing, but let's trust me, I'll find out.
Well, to be very honest, I'd like to say that I wouldn't, but knowing the kind of person that I am, I think I'd rather find out and be sure than make an assumption and make the wrong decision. So if it means I'm following my partner, then he gave me a reason to, so I might as well do that. But the consequences now will be up to me. If I do find out he's cheating, will I leave? That's also a question to ask.